Meanwhile, and many of you know this because you are experiencing it daily, despite massive increases in worker productivity, every worker in this room is far more productive than somebody 50 years ago because you have the equipment and the technology to be more productive. But despite all of that, despite an explosion in technology, the average American worker today is making almost $20 a week less than he or she did over 53 years ago after adjusting for inflation. In other words, bottom line, the richest people in this country are doing unbelievably well, while the working class in America is going nowhere in a hurry, and we worry that our kids will have a lower standard of living than we do. But it is not just that. I want to spend a moment on this. When we look at what's going on in this country, it's not just the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality. Today, we have more concentration of ownership. You know what I mean by that? Fewer and fewer entities own more and more of our economy. Unbelievably, today, 4 Wall Street firms, BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, and State Street, these 4 firms combined are the major stockholders in 95% of our corporations. Got it? But it is not just income and wealth inequality or concentration of ownership. Today, the billionaire class, to an unprecedented degree, determines what the American people see, hear, and read through their ownership of media. So if you wonder why issues like income and wealth inequality, issues like corporate greed are not talked about too much in the media, it has a lot to do with who owns that media. Just to mention, just to give you a few examples, who owns Twitter? You all know who owns Twitter? That's right, Elon Musk. You know who owns the Washington Post and Twitch? Smart group, Jeff Bezos. Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and Threads. Larry Ellison owns CBS. And you can see with his new ownership of CBS, that network is undergoing profound changes. He owns TikTok, has a lot of stake in TikTok, Paramount Pictures, Skydance, and MTV. Rupert Murdoch, our good friend, owns Fox News, the Wall Street Journal, and the New York Post. Okay? So it is massive income and wealth inequality, unprecedented. It is massive concentration of ownership, unprecedented. It is corporate and billionaire control over the media in a way that we have never seen.